Hey y'all, I'm gonna make kombucha. I've already got my boiling water, 8 tea bags. It's already cooled down. Here's my old batch of kombucha with the SCOBY. Can you see that? Can you see that beautiful SCOBY? We are going to get a container to put the SCOBY in. While we're putting the kombucha up in bottles, I'm going to put this on the side. I spilled some of the sugar. Stir up the kombucha. Look at that fizzy. Fizzy, fizzy, fizzy. This kombucha I brewed 2 weeks ago. I've been letting it ferment 2 weeks at a time. I have 2 batches that I let go every other week. I'm going to put, this is a quart or so of water. I use a half a cup of sugar. All the other recipes that I saw call for 1 cup of sugar, and I have experimented with cutting that amount of sugar in half, and it works perfectly. We're trying to back away from using so much sugar. I know that the bacteria eats the sugar, but just so that we're not getting any extra sugar in our diets, I'm using half as much. Okay, so I put the sugar in there. It's dissolving. And we are going to take our already fermented kombucha, and I'm going to strain it. Wow. Look at that fizzy. I just love the carbonation. Okay. And then, yeah, let's see. There we go. And then as I put it in the bottles, I'm going to strain it again. Ooh. Wow, this batch is really fizzy. Which is good for me because I really like the fizz. Makes me feel like I'm having something special. I am, but anybody who likes Cokes, Pepsis, whatever you want to call them, cold drinks, soft drinks, carbonated drinks, you will understand why I love this so much. Okay, give this a stir again to make sure that we get all of the yeast and bacteria, which is part of fermenting foods. Any kind of foods, drinks, foods, doesn't matter. We're going to strain a little bit more. We're going to eventually reserve 2 cups of this to make our new batch. But for right now, we're just going to keep filling these bottles. This is so simple to make. And it's so delicious. Not even flavored. And if you flavor it, it's even better. But just non-flavored. We love it that way. Okay. And this should be the last part. Yeah. There we go. I hope y'all can see this. Pour just a little bit to fill that bottle up. This is really good with lemon or ginger added to it. I actually did a batch with some blueberries last year. It was so delicious. I think it was my favorite. All right. How much is in there? Need a little bit more. Okay, and we have 2 cups left in here, which is what I used to brew the new batch of kombucha. We're going to put that back in there. Make sure that all of our sugar is dissolved in our tea. And it seems like it is. Pour that in there. And then fill it up. I want to check the temperature. I usually check the temperature first. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a little temperature gauge on here. And the date from the last batch, which we will remove and put a new date. And you want to make sure that your new batch of tea is not too hot, and you certainly don't want it too cold, because we don't want it cold at all. And I am running about 70 degrees right now. We're gonna add some water. Let's give it a stir. Oh yeah, 72 degrees is great. It's just fabulous. We're then gonna add in our SCOBY, which it looks like I need to separate it and maybe give a piece to someone. But for now, we're gonna use it in here. And a little more water. I'm going to fill it up to the rim. Yep, like so. All right, I'm going to take and put today's date. Four, 6. Okay. So the new batch of kombucha is done. We just need to put our cloth and our rubber band, which, oh, there it is right here. And go and put that up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna just do a little cleanup on aisle stove mess that I made. All And each of these little bottles get capped up, and then we put them in a dark place. Dark, cool, not too cool, not warm, too warm either. Depending on the temperature, depends on how fast your kombucha will ferment. That's the first round and the second round. Where I am now, where I'm keeping the kombucha now, it's staying about 72 to 74 degrees, which is really perfect. And I'm doing a 2-week brew. And this kombucha is coming out really, really tasty. Good bit of fermentation and a lot of flavor. So we're gonna mark these bottles and put them in the cabinet for 3 days, and then I'll pull them out and put them in the refrigerator, and then we will drink them on a daily basis. All right, this is Roxanne, and I am signing out. Have a good night.